This is Sweden, often seen as the postcard country of neutrality, happiness, and tolerance. Primarily known as home to IKEA, Volvo, in the last 10 years, Sweden has transformed itself into one of the most valued European ecosystems among businesses and startups. According to Bloomberg, if you exclude Silicon Valley, Sweden's capital has the highest number of tech unicorns per capita in the world. But that's not the only list Sweden has conquered. In the recent decades, Sweden has been facing a concerning rise in gun violence, earning the unfortunate title of Europe's gun murder capital. Last year, there were a total of 309 shootings, which is per head more shootings than anywhere else in Europe. We are tired of reading, hearing, and witnessing another victim of Swedish gun violence. Sweden is the only European country where fatal shootings have been rising significantly since the year 2000, leaping from one of the lowest rates of gun violence to one of the highest in the continent in less than a decade. Despite the government's strong stance against gang violence with increased prison sentences and penalties, we haven't witnessed their impact in the data just yet. You see, gun violence may require a more comprehensive approach than just law and order. Maybe we need a bit more holistic solution addressing the social and economic factors as well. So I decided to go deeper into my research and learn how I could do my part of helping my community. I realized that I am always coming to the same conclusion. Society acted too late, and as a result, a life was taken. Let me break it down for you. Imagine a triangle with a minor criminal acts like stealing candy at the bottom, and at the top, the most severe crime of them all, murder. Focusing exclusively on stricter laws won't solve the real problem, it's just scratching the surface. Now think about a kid growing up in a less wealthy neighborhood in Sweden. The reality is filled with incidents we only read about in newspapers. Their environment heavily shapes their understanding of right and wrong. This kid comes from a struggling family, dreaming of a better life to end financial distress. So he starts idolizing those seemingly successful individuals in their community, but the backside is many of them are tied to gang or violence. Instead of realizing the truth, the kid sees these individuals as hope for his family's financial future. This is the moment of truth for the kid, deciding who he wants to become when he grows up. If you only see bad role models, he might end up in the same violent action. See, our current approach focuses on punishing only after the worst crimes have happened. That's not the way. What we need to do is inject solutions from the bottom, simply providing positive role models just when the kid needs them the most. But there is a problem. Successful individuals often leave these neighborhoods fearing judgment and stereotypes. So the positive voices get drowned out by media coverage of shootings. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where I want to make an impact. I'm creating a platform to lift up role models who once struggled just like that kid, but now achieve their goals. I'm going to prove it doesn't matter where you come from. Finding a suitable role model, study their journey, and increase your chances of reaching true success is a fact. I know this because I was once that kid. Growing up in the suburbs of Stockholm facing homelessness, I had to find my own role models. Many of my role models were lost to violence, questioning my own perception of success. But through hard work and finding relatable role models, I dodged that destructive path. And now is the time where I want to give back to the 14-year-old me struggling with finding his role model. Next move is launching Stockholm Hall of Role Models. Our mission is clear. We want to inspire and motivate young people, proving that your past doesn't define your future. 4 days, between 16th and 20th of August, I'll be on the rooftop of Kulturhuset in Stockholm City, interviewing 10 exceptional role models who conquered the adversity to greatness. We won't stop there. We're live streaming these empowering interviews to YouTube and the streets around Stockholm. So let's redefine success in Stockholm all together. Let's make the next move.